Welcome to the Radio Vault Mystery Theater. I am the keeper of the vault. We all have things about our personalities that we don't like but seem to be embedded in our very being. When we make an attempt over and over without success, our soul cries out to the universe. Who knows who or what will hear? Our story tonight is Take My Hand. Act 1. Lola Merez was a tortured soul. There was always something special about her, and not in a good way. She was a person who usually looked at things from a different perspective. She was considered by most an odd person and didn't have many friends. She often wished she could be normal. She worked at a run-down motel in the middle of nowhere as a housekeeper. Her boss, Gomer Risley, was always harassing Lola.
Hey, Lola, you got one more room to do and then that's it for the day.
That's it? That's only 6 hours. Please, I can barely make it with 40 hours. Is there some other work I can do today, Gomer? I really need it.
Well, I suppose we could go mess up a room, and when we're done, you could clean up our mess.
Gomer, how many times have I told you that I'm not interested in you that way?
Well, I am interested in you in that way. If you just stop playing hard to get, I can make it so you never have to worry about money anymore.
I am not playing hard to get. I'm not interested.
Well, I do know this. You ain't got a line of men waiting around for you. In fact, I don't see many friends at all. Ain't nobody wants to be around an oddball like you.
What? You don't even know me outside of work. I have lots of friends.
Sure you do. I know. A lot more than you might think.
I gotta get this last room clean. Why is it that only that creep takes an interest in me? He's right, though. Nobody wants to be around an oddball like me. I wish I could be normal. I am odd, and people can see it on me a mile away. My life will never change unless I do. I guess I'm stuck scrubbing sinks the rest of my life. Scrubbing sinks and toilets. I gotta get out of here. The only way out of this life is to quit being a weirdo. God help me.
End of Act 1. And now, Act 2. Lola's desperation grew over time, and things stayed the same. Gomer was persistent with his advances and harassment. All that filled Lola's thoughts now was to watch normal people to at least mimic their behavior, so she could quit being so lonely. Who knows who or what heard her desperate pleas?
You know, Lola, you look prettier every day.
Please, Gomer, give it a rest. I have zero interest in you.
Ah, come on, Lola. I was complimenting you. Be nice to me for once.
I swear, Gomer, if I didn't need this job so much, I'd quit. You really turn my stomach.
Yeah, what I think you meant to say was that I turned you on.
Oh, just please stop, Gomer. Just give me my keys. I just want to do my work and go home.
Suit yourself. Here's a list of rooms to clean. Get at it, you freak. You're on the clock now.
Where did all these rooms come from? There are no cars in the parking lot.
I don't know. There was some kind of party here last night, and they booked several rooms, as you can see. Now get to work.
Take my hand.
Who's there? Great. Now I'm hearing things.
Take my hand.
Oh, it's probably just that you're Gomer playing tricks on me. Well, that should do it.
Hey, Lola, you got one more room to clean before you go. Room 6.
Yeah, just gotta restock my cart first.
Take my hand.
What?
I didn't say anything, you goof.
Oh, I'm just gonna go restock my cart.
Lola goes to the supply closet. She is busy refilling supplies when she turns around and finds Gomer standing very close to her with a lecherous smile on his face. She pushes him but notices he is following her. She nervously fumbles with the room keys.
Room 6, room 6, 6, 6, 6.
Well, actually, Lola, room 6 hasn't been used for months, but I have a feeling after we're done, it's going to need a good cleanup.
Oh, take your hands off me, you pig!
End of Act 2. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hey there, my name's Guido. Do you have a problem with body odor? No, not your own. I mean those ones stacked up in the cellar like cordwood. Well, that's why I'm here. I run Jiffy Stiff, the 10-minute embalming service. If your loved one's not in and out in 10 minutes or less, the next one's free. Be sure to try our drive-thru window and after-hours drop-off box. Remember our name, Jiffy Stiff. Look for us under the big neon casket.
And now, Act 3. Lola struggles to get away from Gomer. The door to room 6 opens, and Celine appears. Gomer immediately unhands Lola and stands up straight.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Risley. I was just about to check out. Could you help me with that?
What? Oh, yeah, sure. Right this way.
Celine winks at Lola as she passes her and follows Gomer to the office. Lola looks over and sees a rusty old Chevy at the far end of the parking lot. She stands frozen with her mouth open as she watches Celine walk from the office to the rusty Chevy. Celine stops and motions for Lola to come to her.
How can I ever thank you?
How would you like to own this place? It could use a woman's touch, don't you think?
Well, yes and yes.
2 things then. Mr. Risley has kindly agreed to not only sign over the deed, but to leave town and never come back, as long as you never mention what happened before I opened the door. So, just sign right here. So I want you to have a seat for the second part. Get in the car with me. You'll love the second part.
I don't know you.
I just saved your soul on so many levels. Trust me for a minute, will you?
Well, okay. You did probably save my life just now.
Now we have just one more thing to sign. The deed for the motel.
What? What did I sign outside just now then?
You should be careful when you put something out to the universe like that.
What did I sign?
It doesn't really matter, because you're mine now.
Lola watches in horror as the beautiful Celine transforms into a grotesque devil. When you ask for help, beware. You never know who will ask for you to take their hand. Take My Hand is a production by Troupe of Lost Souls Entertainment and Film Syndicate, written by Charlie Mitchell and produced by Anthony Stappiello, directed by Rick L. Baker. Post-production and sound effects by Brian Collins. Commercials by Joe J. Thomas. Video post by Naruko Ito. The cast was played by Nova Walters as Lola Merez, Mark Lentine as Gomer Risley, Stephanie Warren as Celine Whitmore, and I am Trevor Bates, your psychotic storyteller and keeper of the vault. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Tune in next week. And listen if you dare.